This is it. Okay, my turn. There's no more warnings after this. There's no more. This is the last warning. This, I believe this comes from the boss. You know, comes from the boss, my turn. It's very serious. Well, I'm gonna tell you people. It's, very, very serious. Very serious. What the heck is going on here? Yeah. And I don't know why I didn't figure this out for myself, but got a lot to learn, guys. A lot to learn. I have a lot to learn, and so do you. We got to learn how to run everything, Not only the quantum generator, but how all the dimensions work, how our angles work. We have to, make sure all our creations are going to be comfortable and they're angled and safe in there, and make sure they got everything they need, and like I said, guys gonna have to get. This is a devotees, not all the people that are gonna get. They're gonna die. I'm talking. This is for the devotees. But we're gonna have to we're gonna have to learn how everything works, guys. I know the basic idea of how things work, but no, we need hands-on experience. How to get back and forth in between the angles, how to go into all the dimensions, how, there's a lot to learn. We got a lot to learn. And I'm sure as soon as, well, as the rules have always been and will always be, we don't leave from here. We leave from the fourth dimension. And first thing that's going to happen is we're going to walk into the divine world, or the fourth dimension, butt-ass naked, and with our hands empty. That's the rules. There's no clothes in hell, my children. No clothes there. Everyone's naked. From what I understand. Yeah. Naked. Butt-ass naked. No clothes. Because the demons, they don't like clothes. In the baths, they don't like clothes. There's lots of reasons for that, Breaks down your pride, your arrogance, and your ignorance. That's the three things. That's the most important lesson that anyone could learn. What are the three things? That's what's against us, man. That's what destroyed us. Our ignorance, our arrogance, and our pride. Just destroy every which way. Like I said, your pride will leave you homeless and hungry every time. Homeless and hungry. That's where it's going to leave you. But then again, I also say, don't ride privileges till the wheels fall off. Someone helps you, fine. Take some help. If you need more help, look for other avenues of help. Don't, abuse privileges, my children. That's a lesson I learned just recently. That you can't abuse privileges. You can't. That's not the way to go about it, my children. It's not. Not at all. It's not at all. And I don't know. Well, I got a lot to say right now, so. But the helpers and the hierarchy and the denizens, they'll just do anything they possibly can to help you if you're sincere in your development and your devotion, dedication, and veneration. And you don't just see. I don't ask them for nothing. I don't do rituals. Say, give me money and all that. I don't ask them for shit, but I have asked them for a couple things, like, help with a place to stay and stuff like that, and they helped me. That's why I'm where I'm at. Because they helped, because they made this possible. They orchestrated this, So, made it possible. Anything's possible. Anything is possible with the blessings of our Lord and our hierarchy and our denizens. Anything. Anything. Anything is possible, my children. Anything at all. Anything at all. Anything at all, Huh? You know about this? 2 minutes to midnight. And that's about what's left. 2 minutes. The Great Iron Maiden. Minutes left. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. I didn't say in the hockey game. About what you got left. 2 minutes, my children. What do you think they wrote the song for? Minutes left. this freedom thing.
Don't you pray for my soul
Anymore. Minutes left. About all you got. So this is what I believe. I believe the Lord has made me aware of this. As we have, I believe, 12 crown princes. There's, people say we have 10 or whatever. Well, I don't know. Doesn't matter. So, this means that the planet has come here, 12 planets have come here 12 times, and we've done it. Our allies have came and saved us 12 times already. Or, these 12 princes came into existence on other planets that we have controlled in the past. Okay? So, the same shit happens every time. People come try to take over the planet. And people slander us, make us scapegoats, and twist our teachings. So, and then, don't forget, we are in existence even before the first crown prince came into existence. So, I mean, you know, you can just imagine how long we've been in power. I mean, long time, you know. And so, we were already expecting the fact that people were going to twist our teaching. Space rat abomination termite roaches were going to come here and infest the place. And that people that we put in power to do certain things, which they didn't do, we already expecting that. And so we already expected to be slandered, and we already expecting all this shit to happen. We already knew it would happen. So that's one reason Lucifer is so forgiving, because he was already expecting this to happen. Princess told him before he took the throne that, well, this is what's going to happen, and so, you know. So we already knew all this. Okay? So not only do the people who carry the stain of baptism carry the mark of the beast, which that's what the mark of the beast is, baptism. The people that made agreements carry a stain as well. And both these stains will be seen by all the monsters that come out and eat you alive. So, there's bad news for the bad people, but it's good news for us, the devotees, because this means that the Lord is going to take us out of here before the doors open. Because if he doesn't, all the people that made agreements that did do what they're supposed to do. And all these heavy metal stars and rock and roll stars, and our great, of course, our greatest disciples, the satanic death metal guys, and all of our divas that have worked so hard their entire careers to spread our message of truth and wisdom and try to warn you people that none of you ding-dongs heard the messages. Well, I'm sure some of you did, but very few. You thought it was fantasy. You thought the messages weren't true. Now you will see the truth. Now you will shudder and shake. But of course, it's going to be too late. It's already too late. It's already too late. You have a small window to redeem yourself. Small window. So, good news for us devotees. And all the great music stars that have worked so hard their entire careers to enlighten you people. So hard they've worked. So hard. I mean, they're just going to be rewarded. I'm going to reward them as best I can. Like I said, we're going to have cities. Black Sabbath City over there. Iron Maiden City over there. Judas Priest City over there. They're their own cities. They're going to sit on a throne. Hey. That's Judas Priest City over there. I mean, I'm going to build them a giant castle and they're going to sit in there. Yeah, that's Judas Priest Castle over there. Yeah. Do whatever you want. It's our world. We'll drive around and name streets. Yeah, this is Smoke a Blunt Road. Yeah. This is Giant Green Bud Lane. I mean, whatever we want to name, do whatever we want. Weed's going to be illegal. You smoke weed wherever you want. I don't care. Smoke all the weed you want. Smoke your brains out, but not little children. I mean, if you're going to school, no. That's just no good because then you're not thinking correct, straight. You're not. And then I don't want people smoking and shit around little kids either. Smoking away from children. Not around children. But yeah, anybody can walk around naked anywhere you want. You want to make love in the park? Go ahead. Don't care about that. I mean, women are so uptight. I mean, think about it. If a woman goes up to a man and she's a decent-looking woman, and she goes up to the man, she says, "Hey, cutie, you want to come back to my place and have a little fun?" What's the man gonna say? "Sure, let's go." I mean, but you can't say that to a woman because they'll get all offended. Oh, no, and that's why? Because all the Illuminati people and people that went to their little fake hell that they went to, they're not that way. They're not scared to take their clothes off. They're not scared to be naked, and they're not scared to have sex. As a matter of fact, if they want to have sex, they just go up to each other and they say, "You want to be friends?" And then they go and have sex. I mean, there's no, they don't worry about, oh, well, he got to take me out to dinner, and he got to take me to the beauty parlor, and he got to do this for me and that for me. No. That's not how it is with these people. I know. They have plays. They pretend to play doctor and all kinds of other stuff. So, you're ashamed. Women are ashamed of their body, ashamed to take their clothes off. I mean, for what? You should be proud of your creation that the Lord has made. You should be proud of your body. You should be, well, pride is another subject, but just to make it simple. You should be, why? I don't understand that school of thought. I mean, I can see if you're married, you have a family, and you know someone loves you. Yeah, you know, you're in a relationship like that. And of course, you don't want to hurt the one you love, of course. But if you're single or, you know, but anyways. So yeah, let me get back to what I was talking about. Now I'm getting off the track. You know, I'm trying to be serious here, but so we're already expecting to be slandered. We're already expecting to be made scapegoats. We are already expecting people to twist our teachings. And we are already expecting people that we put in power to turn out to be bums. We're already expecting all that. That's why you carry the stain. And that's why the Lord will take us out of here before the doors open. You know. And this is the last warning. 2 minutes to midnight. I'm not going to give any more warnings. There's no more warnings. The Lord is at the end of his rope, my children. I told you, I already gave the order to release the cone of power. If all the rest in his hands now, his hands. When he decides, I had enough, and these people are not going to redeem themselves, and they're just going to continue in their mischief, then he's going to release it. And that's it. That's the beginning of the end. And once the cone of power is released, my children, that's it. It's going to go down the tubes until we come back. 10, 20 years from now, I don't know how long it's going to be. Depends on what the VLAN is going to, how our allies are going to help us clean up the atmosphere. I don't know. They're busy. You know, we're not the most important people in the whole universe. They got other, you know, issues. There's other civilizations, you know. And let me tell something else to the bad people. You people that are up there on Saturn's moons and Mars and all these other places that you hiding out, you're trespassing. We were there long before you ever decided to go there. And what do you think? We don't have people up there? Of course we got people there. And then as soon as the Lord gives the order, all you people are going to get annihilated by the people that live there. They're already making plans right now to just annihilate you. You're trespassing. You don't belong there. It's not your planet. It's not your moon, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you're at. It's not yours. We were there long before you, and our other allies were there long before you ever decided to go hide out up there. So, surprise, surprise. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Nowhere. Even if you go to another program, we'll still get you. So, and even if you create your own single verse, eventually I want to figure out how to get in there as well. So, might take me a little while, but I'll get in. I'll figure out how to get in there. Just don't believe in that one. I keep trying to say this, but I keep losing track. If the Vatican and our place of dwelling and Israel and Saudi Arabia and other losers that they're involved with, if they decided to do the right thing and put their resources together and try to save the people and move people to safe zones and move people away from the coast and do all these things, you know, things could be drastically different. Our allies have the power to remove these planets from their orbit. They have the power, even if they're if they're planets or holograms, whatever they are. Then, we're going to take control of the generator again. You know, that's a given. They're probably already up there taking control of it right now. You know, and they probably chased most of the space rat termites away by now. I told you they already came to their senses. They changed their mind. They were going to come down here. They changed their mind. We're not going down there. Forget it. I said, forget it. You know, they came to their senses. They realized, well, I don't think this is such a good idea. And let me tell the world something else. If any devotees accept 1 penny from any of these space rat termite abomination civilizations, if they decide to come down here, or, well, they're already down here, but, you know, if they decide to, like they've talked about for the last 10 years, that they're going to release some kind of funds to the public. If any devotees out there take 1 penny from these scumbags, you're giving your rights away to another god and another civilization. And this is unacceptable. Don't you dare suffer to the last minute. It's almost over. Gotta suffer a little bit longer, my children. I know, I'm suffering too. I'm sucking wind. I can't even buy a bag of weed. I mean, can't even cut my hair. I can't even buy clothes. Look, I'm wearing rags. These are rags, my children. Rags. These are not clothes. These are fucking rags. Rags. I'm wearing rags over here. I'm suffering. You know. So, we gotta suffer to the last minute, and then we'll have our reward. You know, we'll have our reward, and it will never end. You know, and we'll carry our scepter of righteousness for centuries to come. And there'll be no death. Never die again. Never. If you die, you're going to be taught how to keep your spirit intact. And you're going to remember who you were. And you're probably going to have a choice if you want your soul to be transmigrated into another body, or you want to go back and be a baby again. I mean, probably going to have that choice. It'll be up to you. You want to start over? Go ahead. Or you want to, you know, just take another body, you know, whatever. I'm not going to start over. I'm going to take another body. I'm not going to start over back into a baby again. I got a job to do. I can't do that. I've got time for that. I've got a lot of issues to address. I got a lot of things on my plate right now, my children. All these issues, you know. I mean, I'm going to do another current event piece, but I just haven't got around to it yet. Man, there's other things I wanted to say, but I think of it right now. But this is the last warning. The Lord is at the end of his rope. You know, he's endlessly forgiving, but you know, even he's going to close the door. Eventually. So this is the last warning. You know, I don't know how long he's gonna give you to see if you come to your senses, all you bad people out there. You know, you got the power to turn everything around. You got the power. You know, but it's up to you. You want to redeem yourself. Redemption is to be one by one. Yes, I redeem a few people's names because they're already dead and they've been so slandered that if I don't redeem their names, they're just they'll never be redeemed, like Hitler. You know, that's why I redeemed him, because he was killing hybrids. He was killing people. Killing space rat hybrid abomination races. That's what he was doing, you know. So, and now it's the other way around. Now they're going to kill us, the Gentiles. They've been killing us. What am I talking about? They've been trying to kill us since day one. It's the same shit. When we were Atlantis, what did they do? Wipe us out when we were Atlantis. Then we had to leave. You know. I don't know. I mean, different opinions. They say, well, Atlantis got wiped out because the planet came, but I don't see how that could be. Because the planet already came. I mean, I don't think we were on Atlantis for 3,600 years, all the way till the planet came back. But then I also have another theory that it's possible that, you know, there's been other problems. You know, there's been other planets that have come by and asteroids and this type of shit that has not been revealed to the public. You know, because the tablets are just complete nonsense. I mean, they're not true. I mean, they're half truth. There's some truth in it, but a lot of it is just complete bullshit, really. Like Enlil, there's no such person as Enlil, and there's no such person as Anu either. No such person. And all these ding-dong Jew scum who worship some imaginary person named Enlil. I mean, no such person. And I don't believe there's any such person as Jesus Christ. And I don't believe there's any such person as Abraham. And I don't believe there's any such person as Muhammad. All these people are just imaginary characters that were made up by the Jews. That's all they are. And then Gabriel, I don't think there was any such person as Gabriel either. That was a bunch of nonsense. The only sons of the morning are Lucifer and I. There is no other sons of the morning. If there is, where are they? Who are they? Where? Where are they? I'm here. Lucifer's here. So where's this Gabriel person? Right? Where is he? I mean, I think it's nonsense. It's garbage. It's just made up part of their illusion and their lie. That's it. My children, all the CDC centers are going to be destroyed. All the plagues are going to be released. All the volcanoes are going to blow up. All the earthquakes, all the fault lines are going to... There's going to be no... I don't know how you're going to survive that. I mean, really don't. I mean, just look at it. Just if Yosemite, if they blow up Yosemite and that thing erupts, just that one super volcano alone will block out the sun from our whole place of dwelling. There'll be nowhere here in our place of dwelling that you'll see the sun. The whole sky will be ash, and then you'll be inhaling volcanic ash, which is like breathing in glass. I mean, there'll just be people stumbling around, puking up blood all over the place. Blood. I mean, your insides will just turn to dog meat. I mean, and that's what happens from volcanic ash. Not to mention the people that live within a 100-mile radius are all going to die immediately from the gas, from the hot gas and the lava and everything else. That's why I say that's one of their good tricks that they could use. And they've gone to a lot of effort to prepare that false flag event. You know, they got the trucks over there shooting the beams into the ground, and they got the energy bombs planted all over the place and everything else. I mean, who knows what else they got over there ready, prepared. I don't know. I'm supposed to be a pleasant deliverer. I'm not supposed to be sitting here ranting and raving. One of my benefactors is teaching me gracious living, so I'm supposed to learn how to be gracious and, you know, I'm trying to convince the bad people to do the right thing. You know, what are you going to be faced with? I mean, armies of brontosauruses, armies of giant spiders, armies of giant snakes, pterodactyl birds that are going to bite your heads off and pick you up and drop you from hundreds of feet in the air. And people are going to be, ah! And then when it hits the ground, their whole melon is going to explode like a watermelon, and their brains are just going to splat all over the place. And there's invisible bats and gargoyles and giant 20-foot demons that will rip you from limb to limb. And how are you going to survive that? How? I don't care how many tanks or guns or trucks or Humvees you got. Come on. Come on. You're just kidding yourself, man. Just kidding yourself. Kidding yourselves. But I wonder what the military people think is about to happen. Like, what kind of illusion are they under? I mean, I don't believe that the big high honchos in the military are telling them about the dinosaurs and all this other shit that's going to come out from these angles. I mean, they're just going to be completely unrelenting and completely horrible and terrifying. I mean, can you imagine some young person, oh, I'm going in the military, yay, and then they think that they're going to go around and put people in FEMA camps, all this other shit, and that then they're going to be in power and do whatever they're gonna do. But I don't think the head honchos are telling them about all the monsters and demons and all that shit. I don't. Because if they did, then would you think they would still want to be in the military and they'd still want to fight brontosauruses and all that shit? I mean, what did they do? Develop some brontosaurus guns that I'm not aware of? Special, I don't know. How do you shoot invisible things? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could, but you know. I mean, they got invisible cloaks too that they put on, some kind of invisible uniforms that the military got that they could be invisible too. But demons still gonna see him. You can't be invisible to demons. I don't think so. You understand that we have military demons? I mean, that's their job. They're soldiers. They're military. They just wait for this ritual to come around so they can get their revenge for their relegation because they're relegated. I don't think they can just... Well, we know that the space rat termites have infested some of our dimensions, so you know, they're somewhat relegated. You know, they can't just go wherever they want. And I don't believe that they're very happy with the present situation. Yeah. And these are not demons that you want to mess with, my children. These are serious creations of our Lord. So what I was trying to say was that to the devotees, you know, you guys got to prepare yourself to see these creations. Giant spiders and giant snakes and all these horrifying creations. You got to better prepare your mind to see them, to look at them, because that's our creations, and we're going to be dealing with them, and we're going to have to take care of them, make sure they're happy and safe in their ankles, and that they're, you know, we're not going to leave them behind either. We're taking them with us too, of course. I'm not going to leave nothing here. No man or beast will be left behind. Unless they can stay safe somehow. I don't know. You know, I never talked to a giant spider before. But I know they exist because some of these people that have gone to this little hell place that they go to, they told me, yeah, there's giant spiders in there, and you know, they told me about this shit. You know, so there's eyewitness accounts of people that have actually